Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be building the White House out of 300 Oreos. That's right, that goofball there in front of you is going to be building the Capitol building out of the sweet cookie, the sweet chocolatey creamy cookie Oreos. Some double stuffed, some mega stuffed, some triple stuffed, and some, regular stuff. To start out, we're going to build the base, because that's how all buildings are built, right? Alright, so that is box numero uno of the party size double stuff, 33% more for your value, pack gone. I told you that guy's a goofball, just wait. Look at that, that's a nice stack of Oreos, that's what you grab before bedtime. Anyways, how's y'all's day going? You having a good one? Obviously, if you're watching a man build an Oreo White House, something in your day's going right. You're taking a little breakerino. How much cream is on my table right now? And the best part about me talking out loud to myself is most of this stuff that I say, y'all aren't even gonna hear. It's beautiful. I can act like a complete fool. You'll never know it. You know, the interior doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what's on the inside. It doesn't matter what's on the outside. It matters how delicious it's... matters how delicious it is. With the walls built, it was time for us to start wallpapering the outside. My first idea was to smooth out the cream from the inside of the Oreo all the way to the edges, then take a little bit of the extra cream, stick it onto the back, and then sticker that sucker right on the side. Figured this would work just like wet paper towels or wet toilet paper. Stick it to the wall and just sit it there. We're gonna have a stack of just like bare Oreos. I grew up on bare Oreos. You just see a bear. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was this White House, so we had to extend it on into the next one. After a night of sleeping on my bad idea, I came up with a better one. And by came up with, I mean my fiance told me a better idea that I should have been doing from the beginning. That is, creating a fondant out of the Oreo cream. Basically, I was going to take a piece of parchment paper, put a whole bunch of cream in the middle, and then smash it out with my hands, sort of like a karate master. And finally, with a little bit of trimming, we had the first side of the first wall done. Isn't it beautiful? Several stripped Oreos later, I have my whole 4 walls on the front. One more to go, and that'll be it. After we finished the front, I decided to go ahead and throw on the windows. I don't know why finishing the front was more important than going all the way around. I was just kind of done of smashing cream into the table. After the windows, I figured I'd do the next most annoying part. That'd be the pillars that stand out in front of the White House. These pillars are strong. They gotta hold up a whole lot of weight, both in real life and in this construction. To avoid rabbit holing on a couple of dark innuendo jokes, we'll avoid talking about what these pillars look like without Oreos on top. Instead, we'll focus on the fact that I played a giant game of Jenga with them thereafter to create the roof or the awning. Not gonna lie, laying the top on top of this was rather difficult. The pillars kept falling over as they weren't as sturdy as I'd prefer, but that's what happens when you roll a whole bunch of cream up and just stick it to a table. Finally, with the front finish, I decided to fill in the middle of the building with a bunch of the Oreo carcasses that I'd used creating the outside. Felt a little cannibalistic, not gonna lie, but it looked good.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard! They seem to think it's interesting.
Next was to cover up my horrific acts by laying a whole layer of cream over the top of the building. I realized that if you stuck the fondant into the freezer first, it'd become a lot harder, and then, well, you could sit it flatter. Had to work quick though, because as it thawed, it got a little droopy. Finally, with the roof done, it was time to add on the guardrails, because what good is a Capitol building that can't be defended? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a whole Oreo White House, 300 Oreos down, and I'm going to eat as much of this as I can, but I'm not going to lie, if I eat the whole thing, I'll probably end up with diabetes. Very creamy, very thick, and, I don't feel like it really represented the whole freedom thing that I was going for. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment on what your favorite part of the construction was, and make sure you subscribe for more awesome builds from yours truly.